Hi, I'm Holden Thomas Welch of WJMH Media's Let's Talk About It. Some people call me Boss Man, some people call me Rich Money the Baller. Here's my co-host today.
My name's Abby Korngiver.
I'm Emma Straight.
And I'm Morgan Carlin.
Let's get this freaking show on the road.
3 words would you use to describe yourself?
Oh, broke. Broke, country, and
rambunctious.
What is your biggest fear?
Toilet shark.
Why is that?
Because there's nothing more dreadful than looking in your toilet and finding something you're not going to like.
What was the last thing that made you cry?
What was the last thing that made me cry? Well, besides my 8th period yesterday, that's a joke.
How do you spend your free time?
I read a lot in my free time, and that's pretty much it.
What does a perfect day look like to you?
no school and like a lot of sugar and like I get to like go outside and like adventure. Like yeah, like you ever do that? Adventure?
I like to adventure.
Yeah.
What was the last thing that made you cry? Probably Carter Adkins.
How do you spend your free time?
I spend my free time playing video games and staring at my ceiling.
What 3 words would you use to describe yourself?
Big, humongous, and obese.
What's your latest guilty pleasure?
Tucker.
Can you explain that for me?
He just makes me giddy.
What is your latest guilty pleasure?
Rice Krispie Treats. What's your latest guilty pleasure?
Fruit snacks.
Is that all?
Yeah.
How do you spend your free time?
Not doing this stuff.
What do you prefer to do over it?
Hanging out with friends and doing stuff.
What are 3 words to describe yourself?
Creative, quiet, and serious.
What does a perfect day look like to you?
Like just sun, no rain.
What kind of hair products do you use?
Just mostly water,
What?
hand soap,
Hand soap in your hair?
Nair, sanitizer. Yeah, that's mostly it.
All right, well,
What was the last thing that made you cry?
I'd have to say it was when my good friend Wyatt Taylor told me that he couldn't hang out. You know, he likes to do it all the time. He's got a chain wrapped around his neck from his girlfriend, so
I'm sorry about that.
it's emotional. I'm trying not to get emotional right now, actually.
He actually hangs out with Kylie Beveridge, which is his girlfriend, way more than I hang out with my girlfriend.
What 3 words would you use to describe yourself?
Stupid, bit chubby, unintelligent.
How do you spend your free time?
Sleeping.
Boring.
In this crazy high school life of yours, what does the perfect day look like to you?
One where Eugene doesn't tell me to go to class.
Okay, Betty, what song are you listening to?
Right now, Nickelback.
What does a perfect day look like to you?
A perfect day looks like for me is a day where I can just hang out and do whatever, you know? I get hang out with my girlfriend, my friends, and be myself, you know? One of those days where I get to chill back and relax and listen to music, you know? I love those days, you know? Sometimes I have days where I want to take a table and flip it or go crazy. And sometimes I have crisis, you know? I have a crisis on my hand.
Miss Clark, what are you eating?
Cookies that I got back here at the Pro Start.
What kind of music are you jamming out to right now?
I'm listening to It Will Come Back by Hozier.
How do you spend your free time?
Chasing around a wild man who's 6 years old named Roman Rogerson.
What's your latest guilty pleasure?
Lately, I've been watching a lot of stuff like Love is Blind, just mindless TV that you're just like, this is a train wreck, but why am I still watching it? It's just so good.
What kind of groovy music are you listening to lately?
Holden Welch, the show is over.
Is it good?
It's great.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Watch TV, work out, and sleep.
Any TV shows in particular you like to watch?
I like diners, drive-ins, and dives on the Food Network, and I like House Hunters and Beach Hunters.
Yeah, I like that. I like those. Those are fun.
You don't have to pay much attention to it. You can kind of doze in and out. You don't have to put too much thought process into it, and it's right up my alley.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
How do you feel about your girlfriend?
I don't know anymore. Things have been so rough lately.
What's the last thing that made you cry?
That's a great question. Probably coming to school in the morning.
How do you feel about your girlfriend?
I've been so emotional. It's been like a big flood coming out of my face.
What's your latest guilty pleasure?
Joe.
What 3 words would you use to describe yourself?
Jordan Rouse Lover.
Because how many band that drip cost?
About 30,000 minimum. About 30.